Well, Opinion View asks the question, is art dying? And I find this interesting. Art definitely changes over the years. From Impressionism to modern art, which is not so modern nowadays, to, you know, digital art, 3D art, movies, games, books, paintings, photographs, you name it. Many things are art to different people. And I guess really what the question is, what isn't art? If it's something that has meaning to someone, it's art. Somebody might say that, photography isn't art because, oh, this is just taking pictures of something. You're not actually making something. Fractal art is often accused of the same thing because you're not making it. Then it's a little oversimplified since there's a lot more to it than just, the computer running it. But even so, fractal art is a lot like photography. Finding the right lighting, finding the right angle, looking for the right spot. There's a lot of that too. Are movies art? Are video games art? Is hentai art? What about manga? Comic books? What about drawings people do that are pornographic in nature? I think, like I said, I think it really comes down to what is for everyone. And I don't think art is dying, I just think it changes. People that are hung up on the one standard of idea of art bemoan when their standard of idea changes. They see people doing something that is different. They complain about it. It's not what they consider art. And that's, I think, more of a problem of the individual. Each person has limits on what they consider art, and that's not really, anything to do with art as a whole. It's just what each person thinks. One person's drawing may look plain and boring, but to the artist, it has deep meaning often, resonation. There's something about it that he likes. And for some people looking at it, it can have a billion things completely different from what was originally intended. Some of the art I've done, people have looked at it and seen stuff that I never even noticed. I've done the same thing. I've commented on people's art, and they're like, whoa, I didn't even see that. You're right. And this is what art is. It's something that is interpreted differently by each person. And I guess the only time art will ever truly die is when we stop thinking about it. We stop looking at it. We stop being creative about stuff. I think one of the biggest changes with art is, in the old days, it was limited people. You had the church and religion doing, hiring artists to do all the sculpting and painting and whatnot. Or you had, big sculptors doing it for the rich. Nowadays, everybody does it. You can go to places like DeviantArt and other places, and you'll see thousands upon thousands of drawings of different styles, different ideas. Everybody having their own idea for what art is. It's anything but dead. And it's something now that everyone and everything can take part in. There's even art created by animals. I mean, so art is what we make of it, what we want it to be. So no, art isn't dying. It's just morphing and changing and evolving, like everything else about humanity. You know, another way of looking at day art dies is it day. It's all the same. No new ideas, no new thoughts, no new creations ever come out. The day art dies is the day we stop looking and creating new types of art. Because that's when it stagnates. Comment down below if you agree or disagree. This is a little different from a lot of my other videos, but this is something that does sort of hit home and mean something to me. Let me know your thoughts and ideas on this.